back to Release the Craftin. Priscilla here with a little journal share for you guys today. So this is actually one of the auction books. If you guys might remember, I did a auction for Australia with a group of my friends, and one of the books that I auctioned off was a custom single signature softcover book, and this is what we got here. The other one was a hardcover grimoire, which is coming up soonish. As you can see, it's been a little bit since then. I'm a notoriously slow crafter. Thankfully, I know the people that won, and they're being very patient with me. And I'm really happy that they were patient because I was able to put some new stuff together, especially for these books. And it was a lot of fun to do, and I had a lot of fun making these. So for this book, she wanted it to be a little like mini Book of Shadows with a sort of fairy theme to it, so you'll see that. So in addition to using the kit that she picked out from my shop, which was the dark fantasy kit, I also used some fairy images from Mrs. Cog's shop, and I will link that down below in the description box. So let's just jump into it. Like I said, this is a single signature softcover fabric book, so I covered it with just this really pretty like floral black fabric because it is like a Book of Shadows, and the kit was called Dark Fantasy, so I wanted to keep it a little bit dark but not like super dark. And I added these little, like, they're not brads, they're like kind of like upholstery tacks, but not really because they're used for like normal crafting and not furniture. But I thought it gave like a really interesting, like, I don't know, grimoire type vibe. And the cover is like padded, so it has like these interesting indentations and stuff, so I thought that was fun. And then you can see I have one of these Tim Holtz frames, and I used that Prima Art Alchemy wax. It's like Antique Brilliance, I think it's what it's called. It's got like a brown base, and then they put like a different color shimmer to it, so it's got like this cool sort of purple effect, but it looks like an aged brown frame, which I really liked, and I thought that really well with the theme. I added some eyelash trim to the background, and then popped on one of these Tim Holtz keys and the little wings to tie that all together. And this book does have a considerable length of charms to it. So I used some recycled beads, some plastic beads, some glass. There's some actual genuine like crystals on here. I added this little fairy charm. And on this one you can see the crystal here. This is really cool. And this was like a little dragonfly bead set, but I added this little bead to it and took off the beads that were supposed to be there, and it kind of looks like a little tiny fairy person, so I thought that was really cute. And I added those just as an extra bonus, as a thank you for donating to help out at the auction and help Australia, but also just, you know, as a thanks for being so patient. Let's get in frame here. So this book came out pretty chunky, which I was surprised, but I really like it. And it was kind of fun to get like a dark kit, but also to keep it like bright and cheerful with the fairy theme. So I got to use like colors that I don't think I typically would use. And then I got this really great yarn like trim that I used for the closure in some Happy Mail not too long ago. And then of course, as I was playing with it, I kind of knotted it all up. Sorry, my bad. So the inside is just lined with some paper, and I added in a little book plate that she can color in or write her name on or whatever she'd like. And there's one of those Mrs. Cog's images. I didn't do anything special. I just printed it on like heavier paper so that she could actually journal on them. So they make really nice journaling cards. And I thought they were really cute. These are like the Arthur Rackham fairies, and I really like Arthur Rackham, so I was happy to get my hands on those. Little tiny paper clip. And as you can see, something a little bit new, I made an add-on for this kit. Because I realized as I printed this up that this kit was like the first kit I have ever made, and is a little bit different than my other kits in that it doesn't come with any blank pages, which I found out after I printed everything up, but also I just thought it could use some more stuff to it, especially now that I've kind of progressed as a kit maker. So I made a little envelope, and I made a whole set of add-ons, and that will be available in my shop if you would like to pick those up. And then I just tucked in a little dyed index card for her to journal on, and added one of those fairy images to the top. So that was really fun, and that's part of the reason why it took me a little bit longer than usual to put this together. It was because I was making a little bit extra to go with it. I wanted to make sure she got like a fully fleshed out book. And so for the backs, because I realized as I was printing that I didn't have any backs, I just pulled some backs from different kits that I thought would color coordinate pretty well. And they did. So I'm kind of happy with how that came out. And some stamping here, and this is some paper that I dyed with coffee and fabric dye. A little washi sticker. Here's another cool page from the kit. So I kept it pretty basic. I didn't go too crazy with pockets and things like that. Although this is a pocket, as I say that. With another little pretty fairy image. And then I got this embossed fairy image that I went over with some rose gold wax. And I got that from Kim. But I like how that came out. Yeah, because I didn't go too crazy, what I was saying. Because she said she's going to use it as a book of shadows, so I wanted her to make sure that she had plenty of room to write, but also that she had a level surface to write on. These kids are so cute. So I added a little washi sticker to the front of this. Totally forgot what this is called. It was like a little bag I got some like watercolor paint in from another like Etsy seller, and I just repurposed it here because it kind of reminded me of like fairy wings, and I thought it was cute. This is a photocopy of some paper that Janine sent me because I don't want to use the original, and you can't make me. Some more fairies. And then there is another little envelope guy, little froggy prints from the kit. And what did I put in here? Oh, I just put another index card. With a little washi sticker, it looks like. So yeah, like I said, I wanted to make sure she had plenty of space to like write on, and I was trying to think of like what I would put into a book of shadows, and I want to have like places to put recipes and things like that. So I wanted to make sure she had lots of little places to like tuck stuff in. This is a tuck spot. Here's one of the journaling cards from the kit. I just added a little sticker to it and left that side blank for her. And then this is some tracing paper that I stencil on in two colors, one being milled lavender and the other one being an archival ink in Garden Patina. But I really like the lavender one because you can barely see it, but like if you move it around a little bit, it sort of shows up like a little shadow impression. So I really like how that came out. I made this into a little pocket with one of the tags from the add-on kit, and just added some washi stickers to tie that in. There's a little fabric ribbon tab. Wow, I don't have words today, guys, apparently. Page from the kit. And then there's a little Goldilocks and the Three Bears page to go with that whole dark fairy tale page. I added some fairy stamps throughout the book. Pocket from the kit. This is like a little bit of the leftover paper I had from the cover. So I just added this little, I don't know if you call him a fairy, like a pixie brownie. Maybe he's a brownie. And turn that into a Hermelinda tag for her to journal on too. And then here is a tag from the kit that I turned into a side pocket. And just popped in one of those fairy pictures. Some more of that dyed paper with this really pretty trim, like lace trim that I got from Kim. So I thought that was a nice, fun, sparkly element. And I think I picked up like book pages that were like fairy tales or had something to do with fairy tales. Or like Kings and Queens. I think there's a chess page, and there's also some garden paper in here. I wanted it to be a little cohesive and not so random. Chess page, and then here is some of that purple journaling paper I have left over from my Edgar Allan Poe journal. Add some leaf trim to this guy. Yeah, so I think this is the background from Moonlight, and then I think this is the background from the Black Magic Woman kit. So you can see they went really well with this kit. I just tried to pick things that would match the colors to go with it. But now, if you check out the add-on kit, there are background pages that actually go with it as well. But I do like that those pages worked out to work like across kits and have some more versatility. So a little trim there, little fairy down here. That's the center of the book where the signatures are. And some lace here, another decorated index card, some more fairy pictures, and a little washi sticker. And then a journaling card from the kit. And some more stamping. A little bit about the theater. Had one of these ruffles that I got from April. And there's a little flip out here. And then some more really pretty lace. I like these colors. And the back page of the kit. Sorry, I'm getting distracted because my cat is like trying to get my attention right now. And I'll show you some more book paper. This is the third question mark envelope that comes with it. I attached that with a little butterfly clip. I'm gonna pop 2 images in here. I think I put the whole kit for Mrs. Coggs into this one. So she has lots of fairy imagery to work with. Oh, yeah, and it was also a tuck spot. So there's another tag from the kit. And this is going to be like some of the other kits that I have done where I have made the tags and stuff for it, but you also get the blank version. So I'm going to send her along with the original blanks, but in the kit you also get the blanks to decorate and do with as you will. So there is a little coffee dyed graph index card that I got from Shayna, and an index card that I dyed myself. And then here is a pocket from the kit. Thought that was really cool. This griffin is really cool. Oh, but I'm traveling. And add some gold leaf to that. A little more stamping. Some more trim. Oh, and here's the other side. That tracing paper. Added a little washi sticker too, so for some shine. And did some more stamping down here. And then this is an empty little like lace tuck spot. With this really pretty green lace. And then there's another top-loading tuck spot that I made out of one of the journaling cards with a tag from the kit and another little fairy guy. On the other side of that cellophane, I remembered, bag. These little mice are like talking shop with this crow, I guess. I don't know. It looks like an intense conversation though. So they're living in there. And then there is a little skinny pocket here with a long skinny tag to go in there. So I thought that was pretty fun. And then there's some of this like silver paper. And this was actually like lining the inside of like a book that I took apart, that journal that had the purple line paper in it. And it had this really pretty like silver paper in it. And I cut that out too. And I'm really happy with how that came out. I thought that was like a cool paper. I need to go find more silver paper, I think, because I really like it. And then I stamped this little fairy like she was sitting on this little line here. Like, I don't know why, but it just tickled me when I did it. And I made a belly band for this kit, which I have not done before. Don't know why, but I haven't. But that I thought came out real nice. There's another little graph paper. Dude, oh, and then this is a trifold tag. So she'll have tons of writing space, I hope, and get a lot of use out of this book. I did some stamping down here. And on the back, I added this book page pocket that Shayna sent me, and I backed it up with some washi stickers, and then cut out these little fairies to go down here, and then just loaded it with the tags that I had left over. So these all come in the add-on. This is from Mrs. Coggs. And the last one from the add-on. So yeah, like I said, it took me a little bit longer because I was making this add-on to go with it, and I wanted it to be cohesive. But it was fun to like revisit an old kit and make an add-on for it. So I think I'm going to do that for a couple more kits. Maybe not all. I'm not going to say definitely all for sure. But maybe, eventually. Who knows? One day, perhaps. But on that note, which kit would you like to see an add-on for? That'll give me a good idea of where to start. If you would love to let me know down in the comments below, I would love to read that. And I think that's going to be all for me. I'm going to wrap this bad boy up and send her on her way so that she can get to the lovely lady who helped out with our auction. Thank you again to the winners, but also to the people who participated or shared or just, you know, gave us a thumbs up and got like the likes going. I really appreciate that, and it was a lot of fun to put together. And I think I will do some more charitable auction type stuff in the future because I had a really good time in like doing that, and I found it really fulfilling. Even working on the books were really fulfilling, and I think I want some more of that in my life. Especially, with how dark and things are right now. Um, but yeah, I guess that's gonna be it for me today, you guys. I will catch you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate your faces and have a great one. Bye.